People know you and know all of your successes that you've been able to accomplish, but what they don't know is about the lean times.
Sure.
Share with us a little bit about that. I remember you telling me when we were doing Army Wives together about this apartment that you had in New York was like seven flights up, and you didn't have air conditioning,
Yeah.
and so.
Yeah, it was a shithole. So I graduated from NYU in '01, and Uncle Sam was helping me foot the bill, and I lived like in the village, like right across the street from NYU. I graduated, Uncle Sam stopped helping me. So I moved to like 125th and 5th Avenue. And it was a 4-floor walk up. I don't want to make it like a William Wallace story. It was a 4-floor walk up, and I lived in a furnished room. So it wasn't an apartment. It was a room with a bed, and I had like a hot plate and a refrigerator and one window. And I can remember it was so hot because, you know, heat rises. A shared bathroom for the hall. So there was 3 apartments on the hall, and everybody shared a bathroom. Jankety jank. And the water pressure got worse the higher up in the building you went. So you take a shower, and it's like a little drizzle of pee, like coming out of the thing. And you have to move your body. You're like, I'm doing this one so I can like get water on my whole body, right? I had my little green fan, my little green rotating joint. It was like that, you know what I'm saying? And I would lay on top of the bed, and I'd get up, and there'd be like a sweat imprint of my body. Like perfectly, like dead man walking, sweat imprint. I would ride the bus up and down 125th Street for air conditioning.
Just so you didn't have to go home.
Just so I didn't have to go home. The room cost me $85 a week, right? And that's what I could afford. But even in that, there was a certain joy because I was doing what I wanted to do for a living. My first play out of school was at the Classical Stage Company, and it was an operetta written, it was based on a Kafka short story. It was so esoteric, it was crazy. And I didn't even speak, I just did movement. I just did movement in the thing, and it was my first gig. And I made $300 a week. And I had to pay $85 a week. I was clearing $215, you couldn't tell me nothing. It's killing the game. I was like, yo, I'm making a living.
That's huge.
Listen, I never anticipated this, right? All I wanted to do was make a living. Success to me is making a living doing what you wanted to do. I wanted to be successful in that description.
Yeah.
Doing what you want to do and making a living.
How did you handle rejection in auditions?
I try not to take it personally. Recognizing that there are so many people out there that want to do what it is that we do for a living, and there's only, you know, a finite number of roles. So I have a sort of philosophy on delayed gratification, which is what is yours, and what is mine is mine.
Yeah.
And I can't take anything from you, nor can you take anything from me. And what has helped me more than anything has been being able to authentically celebrate other people's success. Because I feel like people have authentically celebrated mine because you get what you give.
Yeah.
Right? What you put out into the world tends to be reflected back to you. Because if otherwise there is a bitterness that can set in, and you don't want to audition with a chip. Like that's just something else that you have to like move through in order to get to the character, right? So, and this is more philosophical, but this is sort of the essence of the question is learning how to be at peace with where you are in your career while always wanting to get to the next place, right? So, yeah, I mean, honestly, how I get through it is loving myself and everybody else through those times that are lean.
What advice would you give to actors who are starting out?
I feel like education is important. Like being in class, being in training is important. I I got my MFA from NYU, from the graduate acting program there for acting, and it was 3 years of immersion that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, because it armed me with some tools that I can use, whether it's voice work and speech work or accents or singing, etc., movement, a way to approach the text. I found that time invaluable. And so I feel like if you want to take it seriously, doctors go to med school, lawyers go to law school. There's all these different professional schools. I feel like you should educate yourself, whether it's an MFA program, classes, etc., or independent study, but don't feel like you can just show up and do it.
Right. It looks easy.
It looks easy, you know what I'm saying? That's our job, to try to make it look easy, but there's work that goes into it.